everybody, welcome back to Burn Bright. This is Krista, and I'm here to talk about. This book was published September 18th of 2012 by Little Brown Books for Young Readers. Reese can't remember anything from the time between the accident and the day she woke up a month later. She only knows one thing: she's different now. Across North America, flocks of birds hurl themselves into airplanes, causing at least a dozen to crash. Thousands of people die. Fearing terrorism, the United States government grounds all flights, and millions of travelers are stranded. Reese and her debate team partner and longtime crush, David, are in Arizona when it happens. Everyone knows the world will never be the same. On their drive home to San Francisco, along a stretch of empty highway at night in the middle of Nevada, a bird flies into their headlights. The car flips over. When they wake, they're in a military hospital. The doctor won't tell them what happened, where they are, or how they've been miraculously healed. Things even become stranger when Reese returns home. San Francisco feels like a different place, with police enforcing curfew, hazmat teams collecting dead birds, and a strange presence that seems to be following her. When Reese unexpectedly collides with the beautiful Amber Gray, her search for the truth is forced in an entirely new direction, and threatens to expose a vast global conspiracy that the government has worked for decades to keep secret. I love this book. It was a complete, total page turner. I mean, from the minute I started it, I wasn't really exactly sure which direction the story was going to go, obviously. But for it to take the twist that it did was completely new to me. I'm like, okay, how is she going to work this into the story? How is this going to end? And I love this story. This is just right up my alley. Definitely something that I would recommend. When Reese and David are stuck at the airport, they also have a teacher that's with them, of course, because they were on a school trip, debate team, and they rent a car to drive home. Well, they witness their teacher getting shot. He is shot in an attempt to steal the car because people are in panic mode with these airplanes and the way that the birds are acting. They're scared. They're freaked. They take off in the car and end up, driving in circles because the military and police force are all out, blocking the roads. So, being alone, just trying to get back home to San Francisco, and a bird makes them crash into a ditch where they are then taken into this all white warehouse looking secured facility, hospital place. She's told that she has cracked her ribs, broke her leg, really shouldn't be alive, really, and then here she is, healed. She can get up and walk from the moment that she wakes up. But she's got scars on her body in places that they did not tell her they operated on. And, this sends her into some very reasonable questioning about what really happened there. Plus, David and her are made to sign contracts, non-disclosure, about anything about the hospital or the facility that they've been in, and that it's experimental procedures that have been used on them. And when she gets home, and learning about what happened while they were in the hospital. And there is a whole bunch of conspiracies coming out, but her family friend, Julian, is into like this conspiracy theories because it's part of this job that he's been working with, and so he keeps bringing in all of these theories that have been coming up while they've been away, and gives the reader a whole variety of options to try to consider on where this story might be leading to. And it's very interesting. It's very, you just really don't know which way it's going to go and how it's all going to connect together. One day she is ran into by a girl on her skateboard in the park, Amber, and her feelings towards Amber are something new. She's still trying to figure out her own feelings about how she feels about David. He's a crush. And when Amber comes along, Amber forces her to, really analyze the feelings that she has. Well, firstly for Amber, and then secondly for David. So Reese is really just trying to figure out who she is as a person, as well as what's going on to her physically because of this accident that she and David have been through. So she does have that connection to him, especially everything that they've been through together. Really fast-paced novel. It's just one thing after another. We do have a little bit of middle section where it breaks down, where she's starting to analyze herself emotionally and what's going on within her and how she feels about the people surrounding her. But one thing is always constant is that she is kind of paranoid and hyper alert as what is happening around her. After the accident, she seems to be able to feel emotions of people around her and actually feel the eyes watching her. And so she has this heightened emotion as well. It's a fun, fast-paced story. I love the characters. I would like to see more of David. I know it's the first book in a series, but I really loved Amber. I loved Reese's character. And David. They really play well. Julian is a hoot because of all these conspiracy theories, but he really brings in a lot of information. Julian really brings in a lot of information into the story that way. Um, so this was a really fun, fast-paced book. Um, if you're into like alien conspiracies or government agency conspiracies and you know, a lot of survival and things happening in the world, it's a great mystery. It was a fun read. I would recommend this one. And thanks for watching. Bye.